Alright guys, it's Nick from Tech Tuners. It's very hot today. I'm boiling in the car. I'm just going to switch over the washer jets that I've had for about 4 years now, sitting in the garage, to the Honda Jazz ones. I've been putting it off for a while, just haven't bothered doing it. So yeah, see what you think. I thought they were going to be a proper mist spray, but they don't seem to be. They seem to be one nozzle with 2 jets still somehow, which are basically what the S2000 does. It has 2 nozzles and 2 jets. So have a look. I'm going to show you how to install it, and let me know what you think. And if I got the wrong ones, I've put the part number in the video as well. Check it out. So this is the part number of the Honda Jazz washers that I got. The same part number for both sides. They're just the same item. 76810 CA01. 76810 SEA 8A01. Okay, so this is the driver's side here. If you look underneath the bonnet, underside of the bonnet here, you've got the washer jet here. It's just got 2 plastic things that you have to pinch with pliers, and then just pull up from the outside, from the top of the bonnet, and it will come through. Try and do this one-handed for you. There you go, that's through already. And then it's just a case of twisting it out of the rubber to remove it. Is what they look like up close. The Jazz ones are black plastic textured. Obviously the S2000 ones are color coded, so they look a lot nicer. Size wise, the Jazz ones are actually longer slightly, but that doesn't make any difference. And you need to take the seal off of the bottom. There's normally a rubber seal there on the flat part of the bottom of the S2000 seal. You need to just remove that. It comes off fairly easily, and then replace it onto the Jazz ones so that it fits and seals onto the bonnet nicely and doesn't move around. Okay, so here's the rubber gasket underneath. You can see it just comes away. It's not attached at all, and it just easily comes over everything else that's here. It's a bit difficult for me to do it one-handed. If I can get it off, there you go. So there's the gasket. The more flat side meets the washer, and the more indented side meets the bonnet. And then it's just a case of fitting it over to the new one. So it's actually a slightly smaller footprint. So when it goes on, I can still try and do it one-handed for you. You can't really see this, but get it on the right way, that way, and then just push it down. And just push it all down, because it does sort of fold in and underneath, sort of slots in underneath some parts of it. And that's it, it's on. So then it just pushes back in to the tube, and you're good to go. Now for adjusting the spray in the standard washer jets here, you can see there's just 2 small holes that you can just use a paper clip, and it will perfectly slot in those 2 holes to just move, you know, 360 degrees basically. For the Jazz ones, you actually need a flathead screwdriver, and it's easier or harder depending on how you look at it, because the flathead obviously can only go up or down really, so side movements are more difficult, whereas with this one the paperclip bends when you try to move it around, and they're quite stiff, so it can be hard to get it in the direction of where you want to. Okay, so with the engine on, we have the Honda Jazz black one on the left and the original S2000 on the right, and I've adjusted the S2000 ones as well. S2000 ones spraying in the right part of the windscreen. Good amount of water, but maybe it's because this side gets the water first. And then they're the Jazz ones, which I thought they were going to be more misty than that. But if I look at both of them at the same time, here we go. Which ones do you think are better? I'm not convinced that the Jazz ones are actually any better. Maybe I'll have to test this side. But they're definitely not misty. They're still two jets out of one nozzle. Shut up. It's my bloody phone holder rattling. So let's see if we can see what the stronger side looks like now that that's got the Jazz one in it too. I mean, it's good, but is it a huge improvement? That's already at the right level. I'm not sure if it's an improvement or if I've even got the right washer jets for it. Maybe I've got different Jazz washer jets, but I'm pretty sure I bought the right ones at the time that were on the forums. It's not spray. I expected it to be spray, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's worth not having the colour coded bit and having black ones instead, because it does make it look worse, and it doesn't really seem to be an improvement. I mean, I guess it's slightly better spray, but yeah, not sure. What do you think?